was like, oh, I was gonna put it live on YouTube. Wogga, I'm doing well. How's the show? The show was good. Show was good. I spent a lot of money, but I was intending to spend a lot of money, so you don't have it on your list, not yet. I don't know where it's from. I know it's from Sun and Moon because Alolan Raichu didn't come out until Sun and Moon, but I don't know what set it's from. We could have spent a lot more. I didn't have more money to spend. That was the problem. I did have to turn down if I did, yeah. Do you sell it by any chance? I will be selling it. So do you want to pick it up? I can give it to you for a good price. So I grabbed it at oh yes, okay. So this was the value. This is the value of the card itself. So 35. I could do it for 35 if you're happy with that. So it's 35 Australian. I'll leave it aside for you, and then Padme, what I'll do is I'll let you know when I put it up on the website. And then once I popped it up on the website, then you can go snatch it up. But 35 Australian would be 21 euro. So I will keep this aside for you. I'm not on my PC now. Yeah, all good, all good. I might leave it unlisted, and then I can just send you the link directly to the page. Maybe after your claim sale. Susu, are you doing a claim sale? You are? Ooh, okay, interesting. What have you got? Everything except for my IRs, TGs, and GGs. Claim all? That's what I was thinking as well. Susu, you can do me a bulk deal, right? SIRs, full arts, vintage, all gone away. What are you going to be doing with it? Are you reinvesting it? Are you going to... I might have to tune into Susu's stream. Dove with the bingo win of the first bingo winner of the night. Congratulations, Dove. All right, next game is not huge yet, but let me queue up the next game. All right, next bingo game is queued. Your graduation. Stupid graduation costs you 700 ringgit. When's your graduation, Susu? My last day is May 31st. So after that day, if I don't pay up, no graduation for you. And when's your June 30th is your actual goddamn ads. So I was waiting on 3 different bingos. Kind of. Uh, Alright, I'll probably do some shopping afterwards. I do want to pick up some more sealed. I know it feels bittersweet. We have a sneak peek at the vintage, and this is when are you doing the claim sales? Cards are not with you. Go right back, going down to collect your food. All good, Susu. There's a fuck. How much does the Snake Man Luffy go for? Anyone know how much the? I gotta go for a bit. Good night, y'all. Thanks for stopping by, Devaza. Much love, much love. Peace out, peace out. I'll speak to you soon. Yeah, I'm gonna do some shopping for some more sealed stuff. I have been putting a lot into the singles at the moment, but I do want to shop for some more sealed stuff. Specifically, I think One Piece sealed. I'm thinking for One Piece, there's a couple of bulk buys that I could do, which actually work out really well, which are sleeve blisters. Wogga, thanks for going in. Heroin. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 packs left. Maybe we should do a claim sale. You could do a claim sale. You could do like I like the mystery packs. Rest of my mystery packs plus singles, yeah. How many mystery packs have you got left? And what's left to pull? My problem with mystery packs is like if there are all the big pulls are pulled out, then you've got like no real chasers anymore. First one. Red Candy Show, welcome. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Every pack has hits. Oh wait, why am I writing Slabsy? Hold on. You got the God pack. I had to balance it all out. Yeah. Joth, boss, how you doing? 10 away from 300 subs. Wait, is that me or you or? Oh, that's you. I'm only at 100. That's why I like finite ones because even the commons are hits. Plus bonus wheel hits. I'm losing out with the amount of goods in them. Yeah. First one for Wogga. All right. First pack. I need to put aside, exactly 1 year following your channel today. Oh, Josh, holy shit. Exactly 1 year. God damn. Time flies, hey. Thank you for the treat. Would you still call me your shipmate Viola Cuina, Alvida, and Sugar? 1 year, 10 days, and 22 hours. 94 away till 200. Yeah, I actually need to do something about that Rare Candy Show. I need to actually do, like, I need to start filming stuff. Trip 7 months, 9 days, and 21 hours. I want to, yeah, I'm contemplating like buying a full case of, maybe, I don't know if I get a full case of One Piece or if I get like, I don't know, 20 boxes or something. Then 5 months, 12 days, and 22 hours. I saw a lot of OP15. Didn't see heroines though. Did you see any of those? I didn't see any heroines. I don't think anyone had any heroines there. Heroine singles, yes, but none of the no packs. Bubsy, your follow age didn't come through. $10 months, 1 day, and 21 hours. Yeah, I meant boxes. Watch time, 4 days and 23 hours. Jesus. Oh, it's OPO4. That's what I was looking at. Okay. 984 away from 1K. Wait. I didn't see any. Wait. Who's 894 away from 1K? Is there a cooldown timer on the follow age? Padme, 1 year, 1 month, 2 days, and 22 hours. So Padme started in March, then it would have been the case. Account age, 10, almost 10 years. Hope your Twitch account is almost 10 years old. What's my account age? One year, 3 months, and 15 days ago. That being said, I created this account specifically to stream on. I did have my other account, but I may try again. I think there's a little bit of cooldown on it. 11 years, 5 months, 26 days. Almost at 11 and a half years immortal. Nearly 12 years. How long has Twitch been around for? Immortal was born on here. Alright, I'm going to start bingo as well. Next round of bingo is starting. Jump on in if you haven't already. Padme, 12, almost 12 and a half years. I think Padme was born on here. Immortal was molded by Twitch. Same with Padme. You're a geek. That's impressive. I wonder if I can. Alright. Let's see if I can access my. Six years, 2 months. I started on Mixer, or no, that's a name I haven't heard for a long time. No, I don't have access to it. I know I'm following myself. I just don't know. I don't know what my username is. Yeah, I'll find it. I'll find it another day. But I've been watching Twitch for a long time. How long? Like, who did I watch on Twitch? Night Blue? When did Night Blue? When was Night Blue streaming? Is he still streaming? Mixer was sick. Mixer was the Microsoft one, right? Mixer was a Microsoft-owned video game live streaming platform, formerly Beam, that operated from 2016 to 2020. Known for low latency streaming and high interactivity. Okay. Let me see if I can get my my Twitch account details back. It would. I think I know which email address it would be. For Xbox initially, the co-stream feature was like multi-Twitch TV. Even had shared. Oh wow! Ooh. That's uh. That's super cool. That's super interesting. I didn't realize. Like I never went to Mixer. I do remember when Ninja got the Mixer contract, but I've never used it personally. Mixer co-stream was simple and fire. So what's wrong with the Twitch multi-stream or co-stream? Facts. Um, I don't remember my Twitch username. Let me see if I can read. The Easter Bunny is visiting your chat. Do you want some chocolate or paint some eggs? Poke it eggs, please. Mixed co-stream was the literally click of one button. Twitch, you needed to add and multiple stuff. All right, let me see if Twitch has sent me. Okay. All right, I know my username. Great. I don't really like Twitch because of the bikini stuff. They promote the girls in the swimming pools and all. Yeah. I'm glad that they separated it out into a separate category though. Like previously it was just sitting in the IRL category. But the fact that they've actually separated it is I think the best hot tub streams pog. Well, isn't that how Belle Delphine got so famous? Which verification code? All right. Wogga getting a hot tub now. Okay, I'm jumping onto my main. What is it? Account age? Account age. 7 years, 10 months, and 20 days ago. I don't know if this is my first account. Just boosting my own numbers here. Yeah, that's kind of impressive. 7 years ago. What was that? 2019. I wonder if let's see if I have a different Twitch account. Padme and Crip, congratulations on the bingo dubs. I'm going to give it to you both. I think moving forwards. Oh wait. Is that another bingo winner? Susu, Padme, Crip, Susu. I think we just give it to everyone. Yeah, moving forwards, I think I'm just going to give bingo wins to everyone. Bingo hates you at the moment. We were also going to do the everyone gets an entry as well. I think I said that last time. I said everyone that's here gets an entry. You do have to enter in a keyword. Let's see. What should we make the keyword? What should we make the bingo keyword? Chat, help me out. What should we make the bingo keyword? Bingo? You just make it a channel point redemption? Is there any way that I can record channel point redemptions though, Immortal? You shall not win. Make it rigged. Make it all your bases belong to us. Let's see. Well, if I make it the bingo command, Maybe I do it like amazing translation that. Maybe I do it like end of night or something like that. Exclamation mark enter. That would be simple. Do Eon end of exclamation mark Eon, EON, exclamation mark join. The problem with join. The problem with join Dozer is like it's used for other programs as well. So it's useful like if we want to run marbles and we use exclamation mark join, it's or exclamation mark play, I think it is. It's to enter into the marbles. Let's do let's do exclamation mark bongo. I like that one, Padme. A little bit of an inside joke. Play bongo? Nah, just exclamation mark bongo. Yeah, just exclamation mark bongo. And then everyone, at the end of the night, I'll pull a name of everyone. I'll pull everyone's names, and then we can basically enter them into the end of night giveaway duck race. So everyone's got an entry. Bingo winners will do everyone that wins bingo, regardless of when it's called. And then we'll do the ducky at the end of the race to do the 3 giveaways. I think that seems fun, right? Exclamation mark bong. I don't know if that was a typo or not, but it was funny. All right, let me end the last bingo game and then we can jump into the next one. All right, so we got Fen. Sorry, we had Crip, Padme, and Susu from the last game. Crip, Padme, and Susu. Awesome. I meant it, bro. You guys hear about what happened at Supernova? What happened at Supernova? I did not. What happened, Queen? Car hits a man drove into people intentionally, or what's Supernova? Supernova is like if you've heard of Comic Con. I know someone who uses the channel redeem for giveaways, but got to look into how he does it. Easily from the redeem log. Not sure if it was intentional. I will. So Supernova is like it's a pop culture convention that's held in Australia. A man in his 20s has died outside Melbourne Showgrounds after being struck by a car that veered across a road and down a footpath on Saturday afternoon. Second person has been taken to hospital with life-threatening injuries. Driver was arrested. That's so tragic. The driver was a 33-year-old man from the Werribee area who was well known to the police and had a Toyota hatchback he was driving, which appeared to be a rental vehicle. That I do Comic Cons with my Chewy onesie on. drugs. It said so awful. Yeah, that's horrible. That's so tragic. Made one channel point for giveaway redeem using streamer bot, so you have to be following for one entry and subs get two. Ooh, yeah, I was thinking it was probably streamer bot. And not to forget my plastic lightsaber from Disney. Yeah, it's streamer bot. I should really get streamer bot set up. Like I've got it set up a little, but sad face. I forgot the name of the tool. I feel like a boomer, like signing into my Google account using a QR code. Big play, yo, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I am signed in now. I don't know how old this account is. I will have a look. This is it'd be a boomer if you were using an iPad. True. I'd either be a boomer or an iPad kid. Twitch. Okay. Oh, I just need to go to a chat and say something. Okay, this one's 6 years old. Okay, I don't. Alright, I think the one I came in on earlier was my one that's older. Alright, gonna get a top up. I'll start bingo and then gonna go get a beverage top up. I'll update the commands as well. So exclamation mark bongo just to enter into the end of night giveaway, just FYI. Oh, shit. Alright, got myself a beer. Everyone, would you like it if RNG got mystery packs that always have hits in them? Bongs for me. Yeah, what do you guys think of mystery packs? It smells. I think you've already entered, Fen. With 10, I've got 10 users who have entered. I was talking to them about once. I thought it was good. I don't know, Dove. I don't know how much they cost. That's the other side of things. And if they're US based as well. You don't know, yeah. I'll submit an inquiry with them anyway, and then we can see how much they are. All right, what did someone was talking about? PRBO2 or PRBO1? Well, VR, thank you for the order. 2 packs of perfect order. Where was my perfect order? This is on my JT. 4 packs remain. Were you thinking of selling mystery packs? Possibly. There's a company that makes mystery packs, and you can just buy them. I know Austin gets like 900 and sells them for 12 USD each. Are you doing mystery packs for a trade-up challenge? Not a bad idea at all, quick play. Packs 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, good luck, VR. Thanks for going in on the perfect order. Let's start with the Zygarde pack, and then we can jump into Mia pack. All right, good luck, good luck. Hippopotas, Hole Digging Shovel, Rattata, Dartrix, Naveen, Hippodon, Pokepad. Pokepad's good, right? Steel, Haunter, and Gengar in pack number 1. Second pack. We have 2 packs left of perfect order, by the way. We haven't pulled an SIR as of yet. Descent, Hippodon, Pokepad, Spinarak, Probopass, and the Lapras EX. I didn't even realize there was a Lapras in this set. Just the EX for you, VR. There's US streamer that sells mystery packs. The ones he sells have the chance of a graded slab or a vintage booster pack. Ooh. Do you know if he makes them himself, Queen, or whether he just buys mystery packs? I was sad VR didn't have to buy all the models yesterday. I'm not sure. Do you mind if I ask who the streamer is? I would like to do some research. Don't say PokerRev. PokerRev's trading? Okay. I'll check him out. Thanks, Queen. The name sounds familiar. All right, let me have a look at his website because PokerPack. Pokepo's trading PokerPack. Yeah, he makes them himself. Crystal, welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, Crystal? Hope you're having a good day. Hope your weekend has been good. 5 mystery packs from Scarlet and Violet plus 1 mystery pack. Okay, so it's kind of like the red packs. I don't want to make my own. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of making my own mystery packs. How the F else would you do it? You can buy them quick play. You can buy packs that are already made as mystery packs and basically just resell them. Good, good. Taking care of your dog. She had tooth surgery on Tuesday. Oh, I hope she's okay. I think like tooth surgery. We had a friend that had their dog go into tooth surgery as well. The main thing is like they'll be eating more like afterwards because they won't feel the pain anymore. But I hope she recovers quickly. Poor Bubba. My dog had a lower canine extracted a month ago. It's all about the overall health of the dog as well. At the end of the day. Devil's Blaze with the bingo dubs. Congratulations, Devils. Where did my ducky go? Why do we get an emoji explosion? T Dubsy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Chapel of RNGesus, good friend. Where's my ducky? Oh, here it is. Right, we have 4 entries into the ducky, plus everyone that's entered using the end of stream giveaway promo code Bongo. Well, not promo code. Command !! Bongo to enter into the end of night giveaway. Like that, Slabsy, you are perfect. That being said, you've already entered. Oh, Wogger. I know you already picked one up. Wait. I like that Finite added mythic level to their pack, so there's a top chase. Ooh, she's doing much better now, but a little bit off today. Hoping not to give pain relief, but she needed it, yeah. Padme, you're a good Crystal, you're a good doggo mum. Do not doubt that. Where did she go? Cotton Eye Joe, where did you come from? Where did you go? Don't start. Had my name. Sorry, Padme. I wasn't. that was my bad. Is Wogger still here? Woggy, you're still here, right? I did pick up a couple of Robins. A couple of Nikos. I know you already got this one. You got it in Japanese, right? But do you have this one? This one is from OP15, so the new one. You don't have that one? Would you like me to leave it aside for you? I told him you charge him double for it. I'm not going to charge him double for it. I'm not going to charge anyone double for anything. Yes, please. Yeah, I'll leave it aside for you, and then I can send you the link once I've got it up on the website. And if you do want to grab it, you can just purchase it off the website. You're just teasing him. Why is everyone out of One Piece at the moment? My seller doesn't have any One Piece cases. That was always teasing. When you say website, do you mean eBay or where we go to order packs? Where you go to order packs. So that's our actual website. So I should have singles up there already. If you go to the website and you go to so it's after the contact us, we've got singles. I've got Pokemon, One Piece, and Riftbound in here at the moment. But yeah, all of our a lot of our Pokemon is up now. Besides anything that we picked up over the weekend, it's in Euro. Let me change it to back to Australia. Do not steal my Raichu. I'll use the Force. Padme, I can leave it unlisted and send you just the link. So I can send you the link to the page, even though it's not up on here. So I've got photos of front and back on here. But I've got One Piece on here as well. The One Piece should be up now. Yeah, the One Piece is up and it is working. I do have the Japanese Robin. I've got Dons, I've got SPs, all arts. You guys might be able to tell, but the photos are taken on my desk mat. Give me a week. I'm broke AF this week. Yeah, all good, all good. I can send you. Once I get it uploaded, I'll just send you the link as well, like I'm doing with Padme. And then that way you can just purchase it on an exclusive link. I need to take the process of taking photos and getting it all uploaded onto the website is a bit of a pain. Oh, my TY good sir. Yeah, all good. My pleasure. Oh, I didn't restart bingo. My bad. Let me queue up the next game. Let me queue up the next game of bingo. All right, next game is queued up. Okay, so I need to restock the things I need to do this week. So I think one is have the singles uploaded. 2, reorder more Japanese. 3, find English stock. Also got the Asia stamped Nico promos coming. Can't wait. Ooh. What else do I need to do? So next, I think at TreasureCon we're gonna have like bulk singles. So I think I'm gonna bring all my bulk boxes. Probably get like little dividers. So 4 is probably set up dividers. Both still sealed as well. We have one. Not sealed. We have one. It is slabbed. I also need to order with part of the Japanese. I need to order more ARs as well. Damn, Mega Dream's getting expensive. Hey, so it's 151. Yikes. Well, and Terrestrial and Shiny Treasures. Why is everything in Japan going up? Fearless Island awaits you. Battle Region, Space Juggler, Climax is sold out. These all kind of suck. Silver Lance, Time Gazer. Ugh. My brother is in Tokyo since Friday, Saturday. Ooh. The Mega 151 is cracked at the moment. Mega Drussy. What's Drussy? I might have to send mine your way to get them submitted. Yeah, I can happy to submit them. Mega Pussy. Oh, there's a DR there. There's a is Drussy for Destined Rivals Ussi? Or is it for something else? Ooh, I could get Lucy's. Get Lucy's. Huh. Do I get Lucy's? Might. Okay. So there's another vendor in Japan that I can order from. I have spoken to them a couple of times about ordering, but they sell loose packs. So if I'm thinking loose packs, I'd probably have a look at getting like Mega Dream or high class packs. But what I would probably have to do is I'd probably have to order like maybe like 50 packs to try it out first, just in case they are weighed or resealed or anything like that. Like it's always riskier with loose packs. But if I can get loose packs and they are from a good source and they're reliable, then I think it could be fun. Because most of the time, if you order loose packs, by paying for the risk, you get them for a little bit cheaper. Yeah, because they might have no hits. Yeah, that's the point. So you order a good amount so that you can determine whether the hits have been pulled out of there or not. And then yeah. All right. I might order through these guys next then, if that's the case. Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I think this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Your package is in my country since Friday, but there's a strike again for 3 weeks at the moment, so it's gonna take some time before I arrive at your place. Padme? Are you involved in the strike? Aren't you a mail worker? Are you striking as well? If you strike, you don't get the bills paid, right? Well, hopefully it'll arrive soon, Padme. You're working, my dude? Okay. Fair, fair. I miss striking. Well, isn't just being unemployed like a permanent strike for you, Quick Play? Alright, I'm gonna stick this up. Technically, I guess. Look at you, standing up to the man. I'm a staff member now, so you can't strike? Wait, so where is the strike originating from, or where's it coming from? So, like in Australia, we can only strike if it's been signed off by the union or something like that. So if there's any disagreements with like pay and stuff like that, we need to be a union member to be able to strike legally or whatever. There's so many rules around it. Strike any way you like it. True. True. But that's just me taking sick leave when I'm not actually sick. I mean, sorry, mental health leave. The post is 50% government and 50% private. Oh. So who's striking at the moment? Is it the government side of things or is it the private side of things? Quickly, maybe you should become a nurse just so I can strike every other week. I don't know if that's better than being a teacher. They're going to change the starting hours from 7 hours to 10 hours. The postmen are. So it's the actual postmen. And that's why they're striking about the hour changes. 10 hours is a lot. Especially in what you would think would be like a government job. Like I'm all for them. Strike to your heart's content. I would not want to work. Okay. The only time that I would work 10 hours a day is if I get an extra day off work. It's now 7 hours to 15 hours, then it will be 10 hours to 18. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. So they're changing their start times. So they'll work 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then they're changing it to 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. You want to hear something funny? Yeah, fire away. Nowadays, they work 5 hours a day and get paid for 8. I probably work like less than that. So they basically get 3 hours where they're clocked in, not working, but still get paid for it. Do they get paid well? I was speaking to SLW the other night, and what's happening is Australia are going to have a new agreement, or it's already established, where Australians can go to Europe and work, and Europeans can come over to Australia and work. So when you've done your route, you can go home. Even if you do it, it is 2 hours or so. Ah, okay. So basically, once you finish your work, you're done. You're done for the day. Maybe I should go to Europe. Maybe I should work in Europe, live in Europe for a couple of years. Now the route's getting bigger, so I have to do more in the same amount of time. Is that what they're striking about, or is it more about the starting hours? Both. Okay. I agree with them. Based off the way that businesses work and things like that, everyone should be working technically less hours and getting the same amount of pay. Thanks, Crip. All right, starting
Friendly
bingo.
reminder to start bingo. Love, _Crip.
Let me do my shout outs as well. Crip, since you're here.
I can couch food by Pete.
Why do some people not get the ads and some do? It's interesting.
I have no idea.
Oh, no man. Seems like when people jinx themselves, it happens.
Devil streams? Okay. I'll give Devil a shout out as well. That course looks absolutely fucked. Looks like a pain in the ass.
Oh, we're gonna go right at my girl OMG. Thank you, Scarlett. Much appreciated.
I have co-workers that start at 7 a.m. or work until 1 p.m. Others that start at 5
friend of
a.m.
mine named OMG, also known as Dago. She's good peeps. She's a member of the nation, so we're gonna.
Fortnite clip. Ooh. So basically they have to wait the full 8 hours now. Ooh. Yeah, I'd be striking too. And I haven't played Fortnite in years. I was terrible at it, but no. Alright, did I miss anyone? Let me give Queen a shout out as well. I know Queen mainly streams on YouTube, so thanks for the shout out. No, not a problem, my friend. But drop Queen a sub on YouTube. If anyone is the YouTube liker. You need my I need my Raichu. They're coming. They're coming. They're just going to be a little bit late. Think about the long term, Padme. It's all for a good cause. Thanks for the shout out. No, not a problem. Oh, everything's getting so damn bloody damn it. I don't like it. Yeah, if anyone wants to drop me a sub on YouTube as well, feel free to. Don't feel the need to. The Punny. Quick play. Get your balls in there. So yeah, I do want to rip some stuff as well. I want to rip. I want to rip more. I want to rip more One Piece. Okay, so plans for. Let's see. I need to do an Instagram post. So, all right, vending events. Oh, we can do a VOD review. All right, so vending events. Firstly, we have on the 2nd and 3rd of May, we have TreasureCon. There's actually a couple of people coming over from the States. HGT, thanks for checking out the shop. I do not have any Silver Tempest at the moment, unfortunately. After that, what's next? PCF, Perth Card Fest? When is PCF 4? You need a drag and drop script giveaway. Okay, double click this, get a reward, and then name it. Set a price. User post. To the import section. Okay. I'll probably try it for next stream. Thanks for sending me the details of the way that you do the giveaways and stuff. Okay, when is Perth Card Fest? So 2nd and 3rd of May. PCF is July 4th. So PCF is July 4th. TCG Fest is 27th of September. And I'm going to Blackout in Melbourne in July 25th. Okay, so I need to do a little calendar thingamajig for this. Just checking the store casually. All good, all good. Thanks for having a look. And then I'm potentially, I don't know if I can afford it, but I would like to head to Card Mania. So this is going to be a maybe, which is Card Mania 22nd to the 24th of May. I might. So this is in Malaysia. If I can make it a vending event, could definitely be worth it for me to go. But it's 3 days, 3 full days. And depending on how TreasureCon goes, will determine whether I could potentially make it to Cardmania or not. What event? Cardmania. So I would like to head over for Cardmania. Cardmania, right? True. 22nd to the 24th of May. Immortal with the bingo dubs. Next month? Yeah. Wasn't that the one that we were talking about? VR said he needs like 5 or 6 bosses orders. Yesterday? I think he needs 4. 4 bosses orders. He has 1. He's gonna grab the 3 that I picked up off you yesterday, Dove. I need to put them aside for him. But he's looking for the Corbin specifically. Do you think it's worth vending at Cardmania? And if I was gonna vend, like it's probably too late to register, so I would probably need to ask Zerg. I'm going through look through Fusion stuff now. I feel I hit it again. It's big events, so I say yes. Okay, maybe I'll speak to Zerg. The problem is I won't know until I can make it to Malaysia until after TreasureCon. And TreasureCon is 2nd, 3rd of May. And like 1 month notice is maybe not enough. Come faster? Yeah. At this point, it's looking good. I want to go over there and pick up like Japanese SPs and mangas. That's probably what I'm going to be looking for in Malaysia. All right, be right back, guys. Okay, so that's up until September. In October, sorry, my bad. October, there's the Gengar Rules. Is to be end of October. So I feel as October 31st. And then I want to go to Brisbane. All right, Brisbane, Adelaide. I'm going to Melbourne already, but I want to do Sydney as well. When are the card shows in the second half of the year for that? Okay, so Brisbane card shows. So there is the Brisbane card show. That's May 2nd and 3rd. Anyone from Queensland? Hey, confirmed you're coming to Melbourne? Yes, I'm coming to Melbourne. Welcome, Golden Washi. I'm coming to Melbourne on Thursday, and then I'll probably leave on Tuesday for Blackout. What dates? So Thursday will be the 23rd. So 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th I'll probably leave. Did I only open one pack of 151 with you? I think so, Dove. July, yes. SA card shows in August and October, I believe. Okay, if that's the case, I'll probably come over Wagga for the August show. Do you know what dates it is? Yeah, Dove, it was just the one pack of 151. Well, might want to try on a pack of Surging. I have... So it is from a booster bundle, and I have three packs left. 3 packs. Any SIR out of Surging? It's from a booster bundle. So like the chance of pulling an SIR is there. It's just we haven't pulled anything as of yet. No SIR pulled from the bundle. Bundles have a good chance. Surging, I think the best, like the ones that we've seen the most hits from are the sleeve blisters. So Me6 pulled one of the Chikachus, the Bomb Cheek Pikachus, from a sleeve blister, and then we also pulled one for him out of a sleeve blister as well. I see, yeah. So it's only got 6 packs in there, so it's not a good sample size on what you can or can't pull. Oh, Wogga, what's the 22nd of August? What's the card show called?
Friendly
Thanks,
reminder
Devils.
to start
All right,
bingo.
starting the next round of bingo.
Love, X-Devils
Let's
_
go.
Blazix.
Called Wogga Too Lazy to Go to Blackout. Adelaide Trading Card Show. So it's actually called the Adelaide Trading Card Show. Adelaide Trading Card Show. And then I have another card show in November. Here we have West Coast Card Show. Adelaide Trading Card Show, 22nd of August. This is their website. So Trading Card Shows Australia. In my lighting, I could only see one of the card bleeds for those pin collection promos. I'm pretty sure they're on most of them. It's a big Melbourne show. It is a Melbourne card show. I don't know how big it is compared to like the main ones. It's being held by Moisture's friends card shop. So like you can barely see it on the Chikorita, even under like my lighting. You can see it a little bit. You just have to get the angle right. Okay, maybe Chikorita. I know Totodile is probably the easiest one to get. Yeah. There is a swell up here as well. Can I ask how big it is from people from Melbourne? It's the first time that they're holding it, so we don't actually know how big it's going to be. But it's Moisture's mate's card shop that is hosting it. If I don't go to table, I'll probably just hang out at the Moisture's doing the ticket sales and stuff like that. So outdoor ticket sales. So I'll probably just hang around with him, and then also walk around with Golden Washi and Devaza to go look for cards and stuff. No, I've got it, Wagga. I'm registering now actually to be a vendor. Do I want a standard table or a premium? Probably a standard table. I will ask for one display case. Bro. He said it's a small show and Andy hasn't heard of it. Yeah. It's not like a premiere show or anything like that. I'm going there mainly to support. Well, mainly to catch up with Moisture, catch up with the Washies, catch up with Tavaza, meet them all. Who else is in Melbourne? Crystal's not in Melbourne anymore, right? Crystal's moved to SA. Amy is in Sydney, I know that. Quick Play is in Sydney as well. Greenhouse is in Melbourne, so I'll meet up with Greenhouse. You're in SA? Yeah, Crystal, I'm coming over to Adelaide in August. So I've just registered for a table at the Adelaide Trading Card Show. I need to book time off, organize flights and stuff like that as well. I honestly probably won't bring too much. It'll be probably like a couple of boxes for like the display case, maybe a couple of binders and like my clothes and stuff. I might fly in on like the Friday and then leave on the Monday. I've never been to Adelaide before, so I do want to check it out. I'll still visit Victoria occasionally. Okay, so I'm heading to Victoria in July if you're heading over there. So end of July. But otherwise, I'll be in Adelaide in August. So Adelaide is to meet up with you and Wagga. Anyone else in South Australia? Oh, Fergo's in Wagga. Fergo's in Wagga. Fergo's in Adelaide. Ron is in Adelaide as well, so I'll probably catch up with Ronaldo Nolo. And Mason is from Adelaide, so I'll send him a message. Friend is asking how much you want for the manga. 2,000 for the manga. What? No one in me. Thank you very much. Look, if you swing that way, you swing that way. I ain't judging. And then I want to head over to Brisbane as well because I've got a standing invitation with Utter to head over to Brizzy or to Queensland. I'll probably send him a message and ask him which one's the best, like which one I should go to. But Brisbane Card Show is on the 2nd and 3rd of May. I'm not going to be able to make that one. So it'll probably be one of the ones like later in the year. And then I don't know when I head to Sydney. Quick Play or Amy, are you guys here? Thoughts on when I should come over to Sydney? Crip with the bingo dubs. Congratulations, Crip. But I know Slabsy and Crip are in Queensland, right? Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. When should I come over? When do you think is a what have you Slabsy, I know that you're not in Brisbane or Gold Coast or Townsville. WA for you? Oh shit. Devils, you're from wait. Whereabouts in WA? Because I'm in WA as well. By memory, you are aiming for end of the year show. Yes. So anything between July and December is what I'm aiming for at the moment. Like there'll be more opportunities next year, but the RSL show in October. North of the River near Wanneroo. Oh, good damn. I'm in the Swan Valley. I used to live in the city of Wanneroo. Nice area. Yeah, I used to live in the city of Wanneroo, and then like Luna and I ended up getting a place we're in Brabham, so we ended up building here. But it's always good to have another Perthian in the chat. Dove is from WA as well. Dove is from down south. Mark specifically. Amy, do you remember what show it was? You had some recommendations, right? The Blackout. HardCon is the 29th to the 30th. Maybe the Oz National, 19th to 20th. October. Let me have a look and see what happened in October. What's happening in October? Collecticon, Campbelltown. My memory Sydney Trading Card Show is in Hurstville, 15th to 16th of August. Yeah, the Sydney Trading Card Show, Hurstville. And then Adelaide Trading Card Show is the next week. As it's right by the new train station, plenty of eating places, etc. Would you recommend going to it? Have you been to a Sydney Trading Card Show previously, Amy? And if I was going to vend there, do you want to? Would you like to, like, I'll pay for the table, but would you like to vend with me? Campbelltown is a bitch to get to. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if you wanna vend me with me, you're like more than welcome to. Been to the last two there. Okay, where August 15th to 16th. Okay. What I might be able to do, it's gonna suck a little bit. But if if I head to the Adelaide card show, which is the 22nd, I could do the 15th and 16th in Sydney, and then do half the week in Sydney, and then half the week in Adelaide, and not have to worry about going home. And then just book that whole week off on annual leave. Huh. Just been there, been to the last of there. What did you think? Was it good? Was it busy? Like, it's probably a lot busier than the ones that we get here in Perth. Yes, morning. Can't really commit to vend due to my hospital visits, etc. I popped down there the last few times to semi help with another vendor there, but most just to sell off my stuff. If you do vend, I definitely pop down buying medical stuff. Yeah, understandable. Kissy, you missed me yesterday. I have a picture of Dove actually. It's on my Insta. Morning wench. How you doing, Kiss? Good morning. I'm planning out the rest of my year at the moment, in terms of like card shows and vending and stuff like that. So I'm heading over to meet Wagga and probably Crystal. That's okay, Amy. Like, what I'll say is if I can get a table, you're more than welcome to stop by and just hang out with us for like a whole day or whatever. However long you can stay, you don't have to commit to like actually sitting there and chilling with us. Like, if you need to go, you need to go. But I can, like, we can have your, if you have any like singles to sell or like any slabs or anything like that to sell, then I'm happy to have them at my booth for you. On my table for you. The only problem is like I'm not very knowledgeable in like sports cards, so then it will pass a PSA 10 from America for like $500 more. Yeah. A PSA 10 is like, it's literally $500 more. So, Dove, I was thinking about grading this on myself. Like, I'll probably keep it until TreasureCon. And then if we don't sell it at TreasureCon, I'll probably grade it. You should, yeah. Fine, I've sold off heaps and paid off a heaps of bills, etc. Yeah. Good to hear, Amy. I do hope everything is going okay. You still want to stay with us in July? If I could, that would be fantastic. Let us know. We'll be free during those times. Please do not organize any time off for me. Like, I'm probably going to be working. But I could work with you and we could do some insider trading. I mean, insider knowledge. I mean, just working. Wait, we'll chat closer. Yeah, absolutely. No, we will be working. Okay. Insider trading. I mean, just working, doing what we do. But like my managers work from like Melbourne plenty of times as well. I have a new role in office every day. Fat Washi might have a few days working from home. I was planning on going into the office anyway. Our office is on Collins Street, Little Collins Street, one of the two. What does Washi do? They're in banking. Buy oil. Is it, Amy? Is it already too late to buy oil? No, I don't think I'd actually buy commodities. Well, oil's up like $100 and something dollars per barrel at the moment. Needs a loan to buy more cards. That'll come a little bit later. So the problem is like our business. So we've been operating for 12 months, but under our company. So we restructured from a sole trader to a company in October last year. So we've only been operating as a company since October. So we're at 6 months at the moment. So I've had a chat to the bank that we bank with at the moment, and they can provide lending for it. The only sort of downside is like I need to submit my lending application with my BAS statement. So that's my quarterly GST. Oh, you've sadly missed the pump. The straight is closed. Probably another 3 to 5% over this week, but most of the gains are gone, sadly. Yeah, I was thinking that as well, Amy. Like, there's no point in investing in oil now. We actually both work in lending, so. But yeah, Dove, I've spoken to the washies about what they do as well. Because I also work in banking. I also work in lending. But the bank that I work for doesn't do business lending anymore. But yeah, the main thing I need is like financial evidence of like our revenue and our. So revenue is one thing, and then you don't need to demonstrate how much profit you make, but you need profitability. So yeah, I am potentially looking at getting a loan in the future, but I'd probably get a loan to look at opening up an actual card shop here in Perth, specifically in Ellenbrook, because there's nothing in Ellenbrook at the moment. So I think there's a gap in the market that I could, if I was to open up a card shop, it'd be in Ellenbrook, specifically targeting my demographic. Not demographic is not the right word, but targeting essentially where there is a gap in the market. Ellenbrook and surround, so where we live at the moment, is actually an area that doesn't have any card shops. We do in Malaga, but they're it's a different kind of situation. In all honesty, I should probably open up a card shop sooner rather than later. I just can't afford it at the moment, and like, if I was to get out a loan for it, I don't have enough business trading evidence that I would feel confident. Malaga's a bit away though. Yeah, it's like from where I live at the moment, it's like 20 minutes away. Like Ellenbrook is like 10 minutes. In Malaga, we've got like 3 card shops around about. So you've got at Malaga Markets, you've got K2 Collectibles. They're a coffee shop that does trading cards. I wouldn't call them a trading card shop, but they're a coffee shop that does trading cards. And then you've got Spawn Point, which is probably the main one. And then Valhalla used to be in Malaga as well. So, but Valhalla closed their store. So they were previously in Malaga Markets. But I'd be looking at Ellenbrook specifically. I don't know how much leases are, so I might submit some inquiries and stuff like that just to get a gauge and somewhere to work towards that I could look at essentially getting a lease. I need to lodge my BAS statements, like my BAS submissions for the end of last year and for this last quarter. Then I have a store now. It's opening soon. So I spoke to them yesterday. I spoke to Tony and Kara yesterday, who are the owners of Valhalla. They're opening one in the city. A card shop is a bit of a commitment. Yeah, I agree with you, Amy. I don't think it's a good commitment either. The profitability of a card shop is very slim. I would not be able to leave my job to own a card shop. I've spoken to especially if I get a loan for it. If I could buy it outright with cash, then absolutely. Yes, but Loki, go on. Danky wanky. There's a big but. Go on. I'm listening. I was sending to pee, but go on. There's a big but here. My butt. And you cannot lie. If I was to do vending, I wouldn't be able to do that with a card shop. Unless there was unless I had an employee that could take care of the card shop while I wasn't there. But then I'd probably get like second and third. Keep the rip and ship going, content creation online, ripping more streamers in your brick and mortar store as well. Keep the online presence going. Yeah, that was the whole plan. That's where people lack. I was planning to do that as well. I've tried to work out financial models, but there are a couple of card shops in Australia that do it at the moment. Thank you. And my content game is absolute dog shit. I saw a big shop doing streaming in the back, multiple streamers. But the ones around here suck ass. But that's why you need the online presence, right? So I've done some financial modeling with some AI tools. Luna Cards does that. Yes, I'm aware of Luna Cards actually. So Luna, there is another one as well. it's a loss. You think so? Aussie Collectibles does it as well. Collector does it as well. No, a store is a loss. Yes. So Aussie Collectibles does that on YouTube and Twitch. Yes, I'm aware of Aussie. They don't do it on Twitch. They're only on YouTube and Facebook Live. Streams are the bread and butter. So what everyone doesn't realize is that TCG stores, you have a couple of different revenue streams. So firstly, you have sealed product. So sealed, the margins are around about 15%. That is your gross margin. And now they do eBay Live. They're doing eBay Live as well. Oh, that's good to hear. I've purchased from them previously. So sealed is around about 15% margin. Maybe 20 to 25% as well if you push it. It'll never be your gross margin. It'll probably be your net margin after you minus essentially the cost and stuff like that. You've watched them on Twitch? Huh. IP10. Wait, Wogga, that wasn't you, right?
Friendly reminder to start bingo.
Alright, starting
Love,
sorry,
Wogga.
queuing up the next round of bingo. Sorry, my bad. Order in Crypt, is that you? I don't see your order. Rip with the OP10 order. So try building a conglomerate of streamers beforehand. Okay, look here, I have a problem with that. We'll touch on it after the break. But there is a problem with your logic. And I would like to talk to you about that because I don't know if you found a way to work around this. And if you have a way to work around this would be fantastic. Rip, thanks for the order. 1 pack of Royal Blood. We have 4 packs remaining. 2 packs left and 2 packs right. You're too small to get lost. No, it's good talking points. You follow Aussie on Twitch as well. I haven't seen them stream very much. Crystal and Queen Cactor. Oh, OP. Left 2. Second pack on the left. All right, good luck, good luck. Come on, let's pull a banger. Manga, please. Come home. Thanks, man. No, all good, all good. All right, we got Punk Hazard, Corona with Kamasi, Diamante, Nico Robin, Zoro, God Usopp, Bjorn, Cub, Broom, Princess Man Sherry. Follow me and I will guide you. That is our first rare. And Lim as our second rare. Crip, thanks for going in. Just the 2 rares in this pack. Thanks. Thank you for the order. Okay, thank you. Thanks. So, in Australia, we are met with a very unique situation, which is we only have one distributor in Australia. So, our distributor is Banter Games. So, Banter are the only distributor in Australia. They will only supply to you if you have a brick and mortar store. Given that there is only one distributor, there is only a certain amount of sealed product that is available for Australia. I know they don't stream much on YouTube now and moved to Twitch, eBay Live. It was something to do with one of the guys getting banned on YouTube frequently. Wow. So that sounds interesting, Queen. I feel as though it's pretty hard to get banned on YouTube. Like the only things that you'd kind of get banned for on YouTube are using copyrighted music multiple times, and then you get like strikes and stuff. So if you're getting banned frequently on YouTube, it sounds interesting. I will follow them on Twitch because like I haven't seen them on like every time we go live or anytime we raid and things like that. I haven't seen them online. I would love to raid them. I've purchased from them previously, and I do support what they do. So, getting back to the matter at hand, the margins are low on sealed. So, at a let's say you have a 25% margin, a 25% net margin. Let's talk about 25% gross margin on your sealed. So if you have a 25% growth margin, you're on a booster box, on a standard booster box. So let's take Perfect Order, for example. You sell at recommended retail price, which is what the distributor asks you to do. You'd be selling it at 288 Australian dollar dues. So at 288 Australian dollars, you would be 25% of that. Sonic Speed, easy. Welcome. How you doing? We're just doing a little bit of financial analysis at the moment on like how card shops kind of make profit and things like that. Looking at $72 profit per booster box at 25%. So one case has 6 booster boxes. So one case is 6 booster boxes. And let's say you get 10 cases. You're looking at 72 times 6. 72 times 6 times by 10. May I ask what your best card is? Are you talking about my best card or my favorite card? Because they are very different. So 72 times 6 times by 10. So you're looking at, from one order, you're looking at $4,320 Australian. If your order is capped at 10 cases, $4,320 is not going to be enough to sustain you to pay your rent, to pay your utilities, and to pay whatever else you need to pay for. Best card. Okay. My best card. Let's see what I've got. It's probably my personal collection. Let me go grab my personal collection. Okay, so Devils, thank you for the order. Okay, so my best card is currently a toss-up between these two. So, Wind from the Sea, Ampharos Japanese Holo with a swirl in it. There's a swirl there. And the Ancient Origins Mega Ampharos Full Art. So these are mine. In terms of the best cards that we have at the moment, probably going to be the Bubble Mew, which is this one. So I do separate them out because the Bubble Mew is technically my partner's. You're an Ampharos fan? I am an Ampharos fan. Wait, are you an Ampharos fan as well? Do I have another Ampharos fan in the chat? Your favorite Pokemon? God damn. Sorry, I talk too much. No, Loki, it's good. Devils, thank you for the order. Let me. Oh. Oh, why isn't that? All right, there we go. Beats is such a pain. Yeah. All right, one Surging Spark and one Perfect Order. Thanks. Devils Blaze _ one Surging Sparks and one Perfect Order. Alrighty. Alright, Devils, I've got 3 packs of Surging remaining. I'm going to pick a pack between those 3. And there are also 2 Perfect Order packs. Pack number 2, the Duraludon. And 2 Perfect Order packs. We got the Mega Clefable, or we have the Starmie. Alright, so Loki, you're saying you build the online presence first, online reputation, more breakers and all, online only at first, keep grinding, that way it looks, before even looking into a location, because of brick and mortar only, it leads to English distro eventually. I understand it's about allocation, yeah, I'm wary about the considerations of many avenues of income before to sustain the overhead. The left one? Okay. Good luck. Let's start with the Perfect Order, and we'll work our way back. Moko Collectibles, welcome. How you doing? Is your favorite Pokemon? Oh, hell yeah. We've got another Ampharos collector. Alright, we start off with the Probopass, Snorlax, Dedenne, Fritzy, Barbanakle, Rose's Encouragement, the Villain, Hippodon, Luxray, and the Luxray Holo to finish us off. And Surging. Relor, Helio, Lobopus, Helios, Meddling Memo, Appleton, Rhydon, Sigilif, Serrano, and Gastrodon. Nothing in those 2 packs Devils, but you are not going home empty-handed. Can I ask you for a number between 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1 and 15, please, Devils. First order bonus, yes. We will get the first order bonus in here. Number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is our Centrelink box. It is donations from us, RNG Mart, and from the channel. We have the Galarian Obstagoon from Mega Dream. I'm going to be throwing that in for you as well. So you will not be going home empty-handed. Phantasmal Flames booster box display. Does that mean it's been on show? No, Dove. So booster box display is just the name that's given to a booster box. So the full name is a booster box display. But thank you, Devils. Okay. I need to pee, but I want to touch on the point that Loki was talking about as well. Yeah, made to be opened as a display for the stores and sold pack-wise. Yes, that is true. That's the original intention, yes. Okay, so Loki. So Bongo, starting the next round of bingo as well. Jump on in. I've never seen display being said that's all before. Yeah, it's just the booster box. So all booster boxes are booster box displays. What's a good price for one? For Phantasmal, probably 600. If you can get it for under 600, that's a good deal. Okay. So Loki, we are met with a really unique situation in Australia. When it comes to trading cards, the problem is we only have one distributor. So the US has Southern Hobby, has all the other distributors that are in the US. I don't know who else is in the US. I know Southern Hobby, you've got the one that's that owns MJ Holdings and a whole bunch of you've probably got 10 to 20 distributors in the US. So GTS, Diamond, Southern, MJ, yeah, Excel, yeah. You've got a buttload. And they will provide sales agreements with you if you have a community presence, because they understand who you are, what you do, and stuff like that. And as a distributor, your whole point is to essentially get stock moving or to get sales and stuff like that. In Australia, we only have one. There is only one distributor for Pokemon. We have other distributors for other trading cards. The whole thing is show you can sell exactly. Yes. So if you can get through the product, then that's kind of what the distributor is looking for. Community, regular customers, that kind of jazz. Banter, which is the Australian distributor, doesn't look for that at all. With Banter, brick and mortar is your only avenue to getting stock at wholesale price, which is horrible. Same deal with the other distributors in Australia as well. So the One Piece distribution is through a company called Let's Play Games. Same deal. you have to have a physical brick and mortar store. And that is the only way that you can get a distribution license. Once you have a brick and mortar store, you can do whatever the hell you'd like. Sushi, yo, welcome, welcome, welcome. So the other avenues that you can generate revenue or generate income are by importing from Japan. I DM'd you. So I'm getting ready for my actual job. Okay, I'll quickly touch on this. So the other avenues that you have of generating revenue are one, importing from Japan and selling Japanese product, other languages. So that could be Japanese, it could be Korean, it could be like European languages or anything like that. Finding that sort of stuff is Japanese or Chinese or Korean are typically quite good in terms of stock availability. The biggest driver for, but then you're met with the problem with like margins as well. So since Japanese is getting more and more expensive, the margins are getting thinner and thinner and thinner. So what you could branch into another language, but the popularity and demand isn't quite there for other languages and stuff like that. The last avenue that you want to go down, where a lot of cards actually make their, I have to talk to you about that. Yes, please do. I'll message you tomorrow. I'll message you my time tomorrow morning. So, but leave me messages on Discord and stuff like that. I'm happy to jump on a call with you tomorrow morning if you want to talk about that. So the last avenue, which is actually which is where a lot of card shops actually make their revenue, is actually in singles. So buying and selling singles, whether that be in the actual card shop itself or it be online, that is where you need to make up the rest of your margin to remain sustainable. Yeah, that's a big market. Yes, you need to do both. You need to do as much as you can to make it sustainable. The problem that you have with singles and being an online business specifically is your singles are tied up in inventory that doesn't move as fast. So it is a lot of cash tied up in like individual cards. So that is funds that you can't reinvest to grow more, and so on and so forth. So you need a way to have good cash flow, decent and reasonable profitability. Just building some positive reviews on eBay and some recognition. Yes, 100%. I agree with you as well. So eBay is a great platform if you want to liquidate cards, but the problem with eBay is it affects your margins. So eBay charge 13.5% as a final valuation fee, including shipping, that they take in fees. Don't forget, if you have a brick and mortar and get distro, you can't just sell TCG. You have to sell a range of things like board games, etc. That the distro says you have to procure more allocation in other areas. Yes, that is also true. So banter specifically, you have to sell other stuff. Same with Let's Play games. You have to sell other stuff besides just trading cards. You need to sell board games. You need to sell D&D stuff, D&D supplies, dice, playmats, all that kind of jazz as well, just to make the distributor happy. Because otherwise, the distributor will not allocate you enough like inventory to support what you want to do or what you need to do to remain profitable. But Stubbsy, on the other side of things as well, the margins on board games and on accessories is a lot higher than on TCG product. Yeah. So like if you buy sleeves, what if you build one hell of an online presence first? Yes, I think that's a good idea. Because once you build an online presence, like your sales and your ongoing revenue is, I wouldn't say set in stone, but it is more consistent. And then when you start getting access to like wholesale product and stuff like that, you have a way to, I don't want to say dispose of it, but you have a way to move it if it doesn't move, which is offer it to your online community. What I'm When we eventually look at getting a card shop, what I want to do is essentially have the physical distribution product split into two. The ratios are going to be moving depending on sort of where they go, but I want an special allocation, like an internal allocation specifically to online, and then a specific allocation to in-store sales, and then a specific allocation to live breaks. And then singles will be singles will be allocated to in-store sales, in-person card events, online, and then as a potential disposal or a way to essentially get the stock moving would be eBay. Speaking to a marketing director on Tuesday about ideas for the future. I grew up with her, so she's really good. Oh, that's awesome. Amy, I've started selling cards in the past year. I've learned a lot, but above all else, having a presence and personality goes a long way. Besides having cards that people want, etc. Yes, I agree with that as well. The other thing is like, as a vendor, I've learned that buying stuff, having cards that people want to trade for, having like being able to purchase stuff is also going to build a community and that sort of essence as well. Immortal with the bingo dubs, congratulations, Immortal. So the availability of what stock that you have on eBay or whatever platform you decide to use to sell your singles is also kind of an important part as well. All right, next bingo game is queued up. But I've learned so much in the last year. It's kind of baffling. I felt as though if I had the money for it, I could open a store now, and I'm not going to say I'd be successful, but I feel as though I'd have a head start compared to other people that do open up a store. Moisture, sup nerds, K-Bye, are you in trouble again? And then if we look at like procurement of like singles, cards, of stuff like that, that's a whole different story in itself. I'm going to try to get some cards back from the US, and while I don't think I will get anywhere, but I'd like to see if these Pokemon people want to trade for sports cards. Nah, you're the boss man today? Ooh, look at you, moving up in life. So I can't stay. Okay, fair. Go be a manager. But thanks for stopping by and saying hello, Moisture. But there is a plan to get a physical store eventually. The problem that we have at the moment is there is very little profit in doing breaks and doing rips and stuff like that. I still want to continue doing it. I really enjoy it, just like spending the time with you all and like chilling here, talking about this kind of stuff. But in all honesty, like I'm pretty sure I have made no money over the last year. I've made no profit over the last year. So Weed and I talked about this as well because Weed started doing breaks as well. We think it's probably going to be around about 2 years of operating a break stream before we essentially see any sort of profit. if that. The other problem that you have is like doing breaks and doing your own personal breaks and like opening stuff like that keeps the content flowing, and it makes your stream more potentially entertaining. Agree. If anything, it'll probably go to the usual people that buy stuff to me at all these shows. It's literally 98% Pokemon and hardly any sports vendors. And even those only ever want 3 of my player cards. 3 players of my cards, yeah. But I think it'd be interesting to get into the sports card world as well. Like, sports cards is insane. When it comes to stuff like that is harder to find, when you're looking at like specifically like rare cards and unique cards and stuff like that, I don't have the knowledge or the experience to be able to do it. All people ever want is Michael Jordan, Kobe, and Wemby. Yeah. I mean, that happens with Pokemon as well, but to less of an extent. Like, when you talk about... The other thing is it's an iconic card or it's shiny. Yeah, the shinier the cardboard, the more it goes for, right? So, I think a lot of the aspects can be applied to both the sports world and the TCG world. Like the Pokemon world or One Piece or anything like that, is like you have your liquid players. So you have your cards and your players that will be liquid, who are your iconic players. Think, Anderson Silva, GSP, Chuck Liddell, Alex Pereira, or something like that. Like, if we're talking about UFC specifically, Brock Lesnar, like, you have players that are like iconic in the Hall of Fame, Matt Hughes, or yeah. And then you have your fighters that have a very unique and niche collector base. So don't think of your A tier fighters, but think of your B tier fighters, people that are up and coming that could potentially make it in the future, or that were amazing in the past, but then kind of fell off. Like, people still love them, but it is a lot less of a population than the people that currently follow the sports or follow it for the other sense. Like, follow current fighters and like stuff like that. What about Kimbo Slice, baby? Kimbo Slice was amazing. He was such a good personality. Kimbo Slice was, yeah. But like, if you ask me who my favorite fighter is of all time, it's Damian Maya. Like, the dude was a prodigy and like so unique in terms of the way that he moved on the canvas. So if I was collecting, I'd probably be collecting Damian Maya cards, but like there aren't a lot of Damian Maya cards. Keep coding forever. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I'm the only person who loves the story of Andrei Arlovsky. Yeah, Damian Maya. Like, no one talks about him anymore. He wasn't a champion. He fought in a title fight, but like that's basically it. But like his BJJ was like on another level. And you'll get people like that, and you'll get people that follow certain fighters because they like their style. Never made it to like a title holder or anything like that, but yeah. Same deal with like BJ Penn. Like, BJ Penn was a champion in himself, but like his rubber guard is like just insane. His flexibility, like, it's kind of incredible the way that he can move the way that he did. But you will have very niche collectors for those specific markets, like for those specific fighters, for those specific characters. Besides Pokemon, I want to collect One Piece since I started watching One Piece. Is OP14 Azure of the Seven Seas a good box to start with? I like the sword guy. So I'm going to guess you're talking about Zoro Keep Coding. If I was going to recommend any set to start with, I would either recommend the current set that is available. So the most recent set, which for One Piece is OP15. I don't have any OP15 at the moment. I haven't actually had OP15 for a while, or I haven't actually had OP15 at all. Or a specialty reprint set. So PRB01 and PRB02 are probably the two places that I would recommend starting. Are you reprint? Yeah, so there are specialty sets. So PRB01 and PRB02, so the best volume 1 and the best volume 2 are kind of specialty sets. Have you collect Pokemon? Do you collect Pokemon? I can put it into Pokemon terms. Yeah, so okay, so PRB01 and PRB02 are basically the One Piece equivalent to something like Terastal or Prismatic, or Ascended Heroes and Mega Dream EX. By a case. I don't think that's a good place to start, Dove, to be honest. I think, like Pokemon, you start dabbling in a couple of packs here and there, you hit something big, and then the dopamine kind of takes over from there. If you like the sword guy, depends on which sword guy you like. If you like Mihawk, you like specific characters, then go for the sets that have them in there. So go for your favorite characters. Much like you would do with Pokemon. If you like Charizard, you'd go for a set that has Charizard in it. If you like Pikachu, you'd go for a set that has Pikachu in it. One Piece is kind of the same. If you have a favorite character, you would go for the set that has specifically like Mihawk in it or Zoro in it. So depending on which sword guy you like, if you like Zoro, then OP12, Legacy of the Master, is a great set for Zoro. OP14 is great for Mihawk. So each One Piece set kind of has its own focus. If you like Luffy, then you can go for OP09. You like OP14 specifically as the 7 Warlords of the Sea. So you have Mihawk, you have Crocodile, you have Doflamingo, Boa Hancock. Yeah. I wish I didn't choose 151. But yeah, PRB01, so the best volume 1 and the best volume 2 are the best cards of that specific section or that specific block. So with the best volume 1, it's everything from the first set of One Piece, so OP01 to OP05, and then you have PRB01 that has like reprints of those cards plus specific cards for that specialty set, but they are less the focus and it is more the best cards of that particular set. Okay. I still get excited when I get a Togekiss, despite what vendors say to you. Vendors shouldn't be like, don't judge a person on what they collect, because everyone has their own niche collections and everyone enjoys different things. I want to know what vintage Susie has. Is 151 being reprinted? I walked past the store last week and they're so expensive. Like even booster boxes are like, bundles are at like 270. No, they're not being reprinted, which is kind of why they've gone up so much, Amy. It is past the print window for them. So most Pokemon sets will usually reprint for 2 years. Sporadically throughout those 2 years, but for 2 years. At latest, 2.5 years. So I think 151 came out in 2023 or 2024. Oh, by Sword Guy, you mean Draco Mihawk? Yeah, if that's the case, then yes, OP14. 100%. OP14 or OP12. 2023, yeah. I should have picked one up at like $150 6 months ago. One increase. Wait. Amy, you won something from me a while ago. Was it a 151 booster box? Booster bundle? A 151 doesn't. Sorry, a booster bundle? Or was it a prismatic? I remember there being a bundle that you won. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. What was it? And have I shipped it to you yet? But it's a display. I haven't opened it yet.
Friendly
Well, there you go. You've
reminder
got
to
one.
Start bingo.
Slabsy,
Love,
thanks for the reminder. All right,
Slabsy.
starting bingo. But keep coding if you want to look for what is in each specific set. What's a good resource? Collector is a good resource for seeing essentially what is in each set specifically. So if you're looking at like OP14, which is the Azure 7 Seas Azure or something like that, then you can actually see what are the chase cards in that specific set. Price charting as well. Yes, price charting would also work as well. And then you use collector also. Yeah. So it gives you like the cards that you've got in there, the chase cards. You can sort it based off rarity. You can sort it based off. Wait, does it have rarity? You can sort it by price, high to low. This one is the English one, so we'd have to select the Japanese one. No chart for you. I basically made my assessment on RNG monsters or what I see in the card shows. So yeah, this one's the Japanese one. Like you've got the Mihawk SP. You can also pull the Mihawk alt art. You can pull like there are a lot of Mihawk cards. Also, don't take my word as gospel. Rip. The whole reason why we rip is for the fun of it. So Dracula Mihawk is a really cool character. Mihawk is a cool character. They introduced him like really well. Oh no, I didn't get an egg either. Has to be fun and enjoying, yes. Like if there are multiple characters that you like or that you enjoy, then like it's gonna be more fun to open that than it is like other sets. V, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yo, how you doing? I distracted everyone when the eggs came out, didn't I? My bad. We are going to finish up stream pretty soon, but I do want to open something as a personal break. Let's go to our wheel. Personal rip wheel spin. What have we got left? OP14, EBO4, OP09, EBO3, and Crown Zenith. I'm gonna remove Crown Zenith. I do want to open more Japanese. You're back from cleaning. Welcome back, Kiss. Alright, what am I opening up for myself? I watched the VODs, the gold don is off centered. You want me to have a look at it? So I have it in my grading pile, right? OP09. Looks like I'm opening up an OP09 box tonight. When do we put the gold on? Is it in the grading pile? It's not in the grading pile, is it? B, where's your... Alright, let's have a look. You are right. It is off center. So when you measure One Piece dons, you measure from here to here. Oh well. Still a nice gold don though. Still an amazing gold don. Are the other cards OC as well? No, Nami looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit top heavy. Got the Roger for the feet picks Nami. Okay. Oh, V, did I haven't showed you what I picked up from the card show. Alright, this is V's grading pile. This is a bar wench. One more question. In a booster box, can you get more than one SP card? No. So booster boxes will be specifically... So SPs are one per booster box case. So 1 in every 12 boxes, you'll get 1 SP. So you can't get more than 1 SP in a single booster box. English, I don't think so. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 SPs per booster box case. Slightly different to Japanese. Crip with the bingo dubs. Congratulations, Crip. You picked up a manga and a Nami SP. It's a Nami alt art, actually. English is 2 SPs per case. Okay. Thanks, Dub. I also picked up the Nico Robin alt art from OP15. That's on hold for Wagga. I picked up a handful of alt art leaders as well. Ooh, Reiju. Yeah, VV alt art. Verona. Rebecca. Home. This is the Nami alt art that we were talking about. The wedding dress Nami. Mihawk alt art. And then yeah, I picked up the manga that you're probably aware of. But I also got the 4 Play Asia promos. Alt art Bonnie and two of the Luffy SR parallels as well. Golden Bell. Alright. OP09. Yeah, sick pickups. Yeah, I spent way too much. All right, let me go grab a box of OPO 9. Let's pull ourselves a manga. Or a god pack. We can still get the manga. Yeah, we haven't pulled a manga from this box yet. From this case. One to post a god pack would be so cool to see. I agree. I've wanted a one to post a god pack for so long. Gecko Moria, Sunny Event, Pete, Sanji, Nami, and Clover. Oh, V can still buy things? Okay. You get what you're saying? Nami. Robin. Robin leader, and the silver's Rayleigh. Robin, Morley, Jazbones. Dot Q. Luffy, Mandrill, Kabaji, Ben Beckman SR. Pudding. Arasu and Buggy Sencho. Save for Tuesday. John Bart and Galdino. You forgot you got the VMAX Charizard from Fusion? Wait. VMAX. What set? Yes, sup. Or did you pull it from the pool, from the Chase Yates? Buggy and Sakazuki. Rob Lucci, Katarina Devon. We got our Don. Blackbeard SR. Oh shit, Dove. Oh, thanks, Moisture. I thought you were getting back to work.
Start bingo. Love, Moisture.
Alright, last bingo game for the night. Also, just a reminder, if you want to enter into the end of night giveaway as well, I'm giving one slot to everyone that uses exclamation mark bongo. So at the moment, we have 9 people in the race. Get a manga, you pleb? That's what I'm trying. 9 people in the race. We have 15 using the exclamation mark bongo. First place will get a choice of a pull from the Centerlink box, a sticker or a charm. So the stickers are B-side labels. Pokemon B-side label. In first place as well, we've also got the McDonald's DBZ pack still available as well. If anyone likes Dragon Ball Z. Lafitte. The lion looks cool. That is Richie. Wait, where did Richie go? I miss Richie. I saw him. Oh, we might find another one. Is this roast? What do you mean by roast? Sorry, Moo. I don't know what you mean. We might find another one. He's a killer law. Are we roasting the characters? Robin. I do like this Robin. Koala SR parallel. Koala's a good SR to pull. Let him cook. Alright, four packs remain. Last 4 chances at a god pack. Koala? Yes. That is Koala. From what I'm aware, she is not Australian, but we forgive her. Yeah. Jinbei, Shiryu, Moji. This is the Lion Tamer's. Moji is the Lion Tamer. So Richie's master. Marco, Blackbeard, Law, and Nico Robin. Not a Kiwi? No, definitely not a Kiwi. Rock, Brooke, Diamond Josu. And we finish off with the Crocodile SR. Oh, no manga in the OP09 yet. No manga yet in the OP09. Yeah, I do like the koala. The koala is a nice card. Fading. It's primed. Actually, no. I'm not. We can't bait anyone going in. The chances of there being a manga in there are very low. It could happen, but it is still very low. We gotta make this obvious for everyone. It's a good case. Well, we did pull the Zoro for you from it, right? Can you please show OP price stickers just before you open the box? Yep, absolutely. Padme, yes, it is a Dragonite coin. So what? What's it from? An Ascended? Was it from an Ascended ETB? So I was showing V the pickups from the card show. Immortal with the bingo dubs. Congratulations, Immortal. Alright, so we have 10 winners. There are some more OP cards in here. These are the bosses for VR, so let me put them aside while I'm going through this. Okay, so Rayleigh Alt-Art Leader, Vivi Alt-Art Leader, Emu Alt-Art Leader, Boa Hancock, Sanji Reiju, and then that was our Cosmic Packs, Pokemon, Corona Alt-Art from OP12, Corona Alt-Art from OP14, Rebecca from OP15, Home from OP15, Alt-Art, Nami, Saba SEC Parallel, and the Mihawk Alt-Art. And there were a couple more, weren't there? This was the deal that I picked up. We have the 2-Play Asia Luffy's and 2-Play Asia Zoro's. Vivi Alt-Art with a sticker on her face. Censored Vivi. Boa Hancock. We have the Luffy manga from OP09. Bonnie Alt-Art Leader from EBO4. Two of the Luffy SR parallels from OP15. And then that's his Abstracker. Which one were you looking at, Mumu? The Luffy manga? Yeah, I spent way too much money on that. I'm happy I picked it up. Like, it's such a cool manga. But I also want to pull my own manga. I wonder how long I'm going to be opening packs for. Buy it quick before I send it off to BGS. Alright, we're going to do the end of night giveaway. Last chance. Exclamation mark bongo to enter in to the end of night giveaway as well. If you haven't done so already, we have 19. No, buying it is blasphemy. So what you're saying is we got to rip it from OPR9, right? All right, 29 ducks in our race. We're going to run a 2-minute race. I'm not going to look at outfits and costumes and stuff like that. But good luck, everyone. Let's go. Kiss, thank you for the order. Will you put them on the online shop? I will be, yes. So I'll be putting them all up probably on Tuesday. You missed Kiss's order. We'll do Kiss's order after the giveaway. Yeah, thanks. All good, all good. I have to get a slab or 2 loader binder. There's not really many options for like slabs, to be honest. All right, quick play is the Donald Trump duck. Who's the clown? Groot is the clown. Mortal as Zoroduk. Queen as the Red Hearts. Accurate. This is the Doctor. Mumu is the royalty. Immortal Legend is the witch. Was it a top loader binder that Fusion has? Yes, it is a top loader binder. I've heard interesting things about the top loader binders is that they can get very heavy. So just be aware of that. It's not bad as a vendor, because you have like all the top loaders there, but like you just put it down on the table. But as like a customer or something like that walks around with a binder, they get very heavy. Padme pulling out front in the final seconds, taking the dubs. We got Wogger in second and Human Train in third. Padme! I don't know if you're still here or not. If you aren't here, that's okay. Would you like a sticker or a charm? You are? Okay. So I've charms. I've only got the Raikou left because I've got quite a few. Got Mew Mewtwo, Psyduck, Dialga, Palkia, Gengar, Ditto, Bulbasaur, Machoke, Omanyte, Riolu, Raichu. I think you've already got the Raichu. Magikarp, Gyarados, Garchomp, and the 3 birds. Is Bumby a sticker? Who's Bumby? I don't know if that's an autocorrect. Is that Bulba? Bulby? Yeah, Bulby is a sticker. Do you want the Bulby sticker? What? Did you want to go the Bulby sticker? Bulbasaur? Okay. Awesome. Alright, Human Train and Wogger. You have the option of going for the Pokemon box or the One Piece box. Where are we? Pokemon, I have, I think it was like 12 left or 14 left. And One Piece, there is actually a fair decent amount of One Piece. OP, please. Alright, Wogger. There's probably like, I don't know, maybe 100 cards. OP Human Train as well. Give me a number between 1 and 50. Dutch English. Random one from the back half. Okay. So this one for Wogger. 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21. Apparently ETB sleeves are going for $5 minimum. Counting to 23 is hard, it's okay. Thanks, Quickly. I knew you'd understand. You struggle with counting to 23, right? Wogger, you got the Momonosuke Rare Parallel from VR. Thank you, VR, for your donation. Is that? And for Human Train, Deep Pudding Rare from EBO3. Congratulations to you both. GG's, GG's. So this one was for Wogger. And this one is for Human Train. I'm also curious, is Human Train like a human centipede thing? And then let's jump into Kisses break before we end the stream for tonight. Nickname from playing CS 1.6. Okay, fair. Now 1.6, that was a while ago. Alright, Kiss. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 packs left. Are you still playing CS, Train? 4 and 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I haven't for about 20 years. God damn. Good luck, Kiss. Good luck, Wench. We got the Bello Betty, Baccarat, Honest, Black Maria. There is something here. Smoothie. The Uda SEC parallel. That's a good hit. That is a great hit. Yeah, I don't know, but she's pretty, yeah. You can tell she's mentally unstable because she's got the 2-colored hair. You don't get SECs? There's something in here as well. Baccarat. The Toshigi SR as well. I mean, so do I. An SR and an SEC parallel from 2 packs. Guess that was a great 2 packs. I'm fucking dead, lol. You can put them in Wagyu shipment, please. Yeah, absolutely. All ready. I'll put them in my box. Nah, I'm just shipping them to Wagga. Wagga will ship them to the US to give to Danky Wanky and yes. Alrighty, chat. I'm going to finish up for tonight. Thank you everyone that went in and congratulations to our bingo winners as well. Or the end of night giveaway winners. We're going to go raid. Who are you raiding tonight? Oh, Mumu, thank you for the follow. Do I for the stream? No, thanks for joining in, Devils. I will be back on Tuesday, so hopefully everything will be uploaded to the website before then. But yeah, we will be back on Tuesday. So Rat Collectibles is doing St. Jude, but it's boring as fuck. We could go raid him anyway. When does also shout out Call Me Kiss? Okay. Alright, well let's do Kiss shout out before we go. Let's go raid Sir Rat. Let's go show our love to the St. Jude.
Are you shooting down the drones?
Yeah, I need guns.
Okay. No, if you're shooting down, that's good. It'd be bad if they weren't. If they were. One's knocking them. They gotta be bots.
Oh, Juan's over there.
Oh, nice headshot.
No, he's by his houses.
That was impressive. Alright, we're gonna go raid Sir Rat Collectibles. Yeah, everyone, I'll be back on Tuesday. Much love, everyone. Much love. I will see you all on Tuesday. Join our Discord if you haven't already. Come talk shit with us. Do what we usually do. if anyone has any questions as well. All right, bye.